Hey guys, Teddy here. I told you guys I'd make a video for you guys, give you guys some workout ideas, some tips on form, stuff like that. I am doing this video myself, so if the angles seem a little off, I apologize. Hopefully I can recruit one of my kids in to help me for next time. But so this is what we're going to use today. We're going to use the Synergy 360 machine that makes this place unique. We're going to do 3 exercises. It's going to be what we would call like a Metcon, a metabolic conditioning workout. It's going to get your heart rate up high. It's going to make you sweat. It's going to hurt a little bit. It's going to be fast, but you're going to burn a ton of calories when you're done with it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be something new. We're going to be moving around. It's going to go crazy fast, and it's going to help you along. So this is just a way to switch it up. You can add this in however you like. You can take the exercises I show you, change them up. How we're going to do things today is we're going to make things light, so that way we can move fast, so we can keep going. So it's going to be 3 exercises. First one, we're going to have alternating rope slams. So for those of you who haven't done this, this is great. Great cardio workout. Basically, we're just going to be slamming those ropes up and down. Your heart's going to be beating fast because it's just going to be non-stop. You're just going to keep moving. It's not very high impact, right? So you don't have to worry about any aching joints or anything like that. As long as you're doing it correctly, you shouldn't have to worry about any other pain, anything like that. Maybe a little soreness in your back from the first time doing it, but other than that, you should be okay. So I'm going to set up. There's going to be really 3 things that we want to look at first, just some easy pieces. Obviously, there's a bunch of things you can do for form. I'm just going to give you some simple things you can do so that way you can kind of do this on your own. First one is we're going to have a slight, you guys can see a slight bend in our knees here. Right, so we don't want to be all the way bottom of the squat. Right, we just want just that slight bend. My back is going to be straight. Right, so I don't want to be hunched over or anything like that. I want it back nice and straight, and I'm going to be looking forward. Right, so I'm not looking down, not looking up, not looking to the side, not looking at my phone. Well, except I am. But you're going to be looking forward. Right, so it's going to be smooth, easy movements, and I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that for you guys right now. I'm going to go ahead and pause this video, reset up, and then take it again. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can hear me. At the end here, these are going to be the pieces we're going to hold. Just going to grab them. We're going to walk back till the rope is straight. Slight bend, back nice and straight, and just up and down. Forward. Alright, you can speed it up. You can go slower if you're getting tired. Alright, so as you can see, nice easy movement. It's not complicated. It's just up and down. It's just important that you keep moving. Okay? Just try to keep nice, smooth movements with your arms. Shorter range if you're trying to go faster. Larger range if you're trying to go slower. All right. Second movement we're going to do is something called a landmine thruster. Those of you who haven't seen this thing set up in here. All right, this tool right here. This is a landmine. This bar usually comes right here. And that's specifically for the landmine. So we're going to do something called a landmine thruster. It's a squat down, a front squat basically, with a press all the way overhead at the top. This is going to be great. This is, again, another movement. It's going to get that heart rate pounding. It's using many muscles, right? We want to try to burn fat, get our heart rate up. We want to make our body use as much oxygen as possible, work hard. We're going to recruit a lot of muscle on this, a lot of different muscles. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and demo this for you. Key pieces of form: elbows tucked in, looking forward, back straight, and we want to make sure that we squat all the way down, drive those knees out, push it all the way up. All right, so I'll go ahead and I'll demo a few for you here real fast. So we're just going to hold it right in front, under their chest, elbows tucked in, and we're going to squat all the way down. Top, pressing all the way up. Right? Squat down, press up. Squat down, press up. Alright, keep those elbows in, don't let them come out. Try to keep them underneath. Squeeze them in. Drive all the way through. Something you're going to notice on that one is your shoulders are going to get really tired really fast, especially for this type of a workout. So you really want to use those legs to kind of push that bar up. Don't rely so much on your arms. Your arms are smaller, they're going to fatigue faster. Your legs are larger, they're going to be able to help push you through that. For weight on this, I'm going light for the demo. You guys can kind of do it however you want to. If you were just doing thrusters to work on strength, obviously you can go heavier. There's a ton of different variations of just that exercise. You can do single arm and all kinds of stuff. When we're doing today's workout, the workout I'm going to give you guys, I want you to go kind of slower weight, right? We're really trying to work on moving fast, moving the whole time, all right? And if we go too heavy, you're going to fatigue too early. Third exercise we're going to do, it's just going to be our body weight. We're not going to use any of the things on here. And it's going to be a front plank, right? So you can do this on your hands. Some people do it on their elbows, right? It's not super complicated. The only pieces of form I can give you on this one is make sure while you're doing it, you're breathing the whole time. People like to hold their breath. That's not smart. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure you're squeezing your butt and your quads. Right, a lot of times you'll see people, their butt will start falling through a little bit, start leaning forward as they get tired, they'll start pushing it up. Your back should be straight. All right, if you have a hard time doing that, try squeezing your butt and your quads. All right, so the front of your legs and your butt and the back. Squeeze that while you're doing the plank. That'll help you support. So the workout we're going to do is going to be using those three movements. We're going to do 30 seconds on the ropes, right? And you're going to work hard for those 30 seconds. As hard as you can, 30 seconds. Then you're going to rest 30 seconds. Then you're going to come over onto this bar, and you're going to do landmine thrusters for 30 seconds, the whole 30 seconds, rest for 30 seconds. And then you're going to go over and you're going to do your front planks, and you're going to hold that for that entire 30 seconds, and then you're going to rest 30 seconds. So that's one round. I want you guys to shoot for 3 to 5 rounds, right? If you're a little bit newer to exercise, you haven't really done anything super high intensity, you're not used to that heart rate raising up, do 3 rounds, right? If you need a little extra rest in between each round, take a little break, come back at it. You know, we're not trying to, I don't want anybody to get injured, right? I don't want anybody to go to the point where they're puking their guts out. All right, it's supposed to be fun. This is just a little variation for you to add in, either for your Friday or your weekend workout. Again, so it's 30 seconds of alternating rope slams. You're going to go for that whole 30 seconds. You're going to get 30 seconds of rest. 30 seconds of landmine thrusters, 30 seconds of rest. 30 seconds of that plank, 30 seconds of rest. That's one round. You're shooting for 3 to 5. For those of you who are experienced, go for 5. 5's too easy, go for 6. Right? Shouldn't be that easy. If you're pushing hard, it'll be as hard as you need it to be. If you're going a little bit slower, it won't be super hard. If you go hard, you go full out, you'll be feeling it after the second and third rounds. All right, guys, get after it. For those of you who maybe can't do any of those movements, you need something a little bit special for you, you can always get me for a personal training session. We are doing 30-minute sessions now for $30, or a full personal training session for $50. Get me for a session. I can show you some of these movements. We can do it over 2 or 3 sessions. I can show you some variations you can do for yourself, and that way you can program for yourself from there on out. All right, guys, get after it. Keep hammering.